Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you about chive. Have you ever wondered about how low can you cut your chive when you harvest them? Some gardeners said that you shouldn't cut them all the way to the ground. Some said that you have to leave about 2 inches above the ground. And some gardeners said that you have to cut it all the way to the ground and it will grow just fine. So today I'm going to try to cut these 3 patches of the chive that I have into 3 different cuts. So the first one that I do here is the one that I cut all the way to the ground. So here's how the chive look like after I cut them all the way to the ground. And then for the second patch here, I will cut it 1 inch above the ground, leaving about 1 inch of their stalk above the ground. And for the third patch on the right, I will cut it about 2 inch above the ground. So 1 inch, 2 inch, that's about that. It's about 2 inches there. So now that we have all 3 of them cut into different length, let's see whether the one that we cut all the way to the ground will produce new leaf. What do you think will happen? So here are the chive on day 6, and as you can see, this one here is the one that we cut 2 inch above the ground, and the new growth of leaf has reached about 4 inches. And the one next to it is the one that we cut 1 inch above the ground, and the new leaf growth has reached about 3 inches. And for the one that we cut all the way to the ground, the height of the new leaf growth has reached about 2 inches. So this is another patches of chive that I cut about 2 weeks ago. And this is the one that I cut all the way to the ground. And as you can see, the one that I cut all the way to the ground is as healthy as the one that we cut about 1 inch and 2 inch above the ground. They have the same growth rate and they survive even if you cut it all the way to the ground. And for your information, these patches of chive I grew last year. They survived the winter and came back in the spring. And if you want to know what I did with all the chive I cut for this experiment, you can check out my video on how to make chive fritter. I'll put the link in the description box below. If you like the content of our channel, consider subscribing. And I see you next time. Happy gardening!